Well, hi. How are you guys today? I am going to do another 30 minutes of editing. And as the title said, I need a preset because I'm doing the same thing over and over to try to get a similar look. And a lot of these were taking, these exterior shots were taken during the day, harsh light, infrared, black and white. I'm going for a look. And a preset. I'm finding I'm doing a similar kind of thing on a lot of them, and so a preset will probably be good. And I just also don't have that set. Let's see. Oh, hello. Mm. Yep. All right. Am I ready? So we've been making cookies, so I'm not. I got a little bit distracted because I was making Christmas cookies. Springala. Yay. So let's go on this. We got 30 minutes to go on. Yeah. See if I can get through more than just 10. But I might not because I've got to do the preset. All right. Here we go. We're right here. Why is this showing up like that? Okay. I am looking at the mask here. Do I have a mask? I do have a mask. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to do the mask. I'm going to do the dehaze up to 7, which is where I've been going. And then I'm doing clarity up to 7. And then texture up to 5, which is what I've been doing on all of them. And then let's bring, what's going on? Why is nothing moving? Oh, am I not? Oh, duh. Okay, go back to the mask. I am. All right. All right, let's try that again. Up to 7 and 5. There we go. Okay, now let's go back to this. I popped out of there. Okay, highlights down a bit. Shadows up. I want the blacks up a little bit. Contrast up to where's maybe 17. 17 is my favorite number, so I oftentimes go there. And the exposure is down. Let's go down to 17. Yeah, contrast up to 7. All right. That is going to be a preset. So now if I go up to user presets, if I go to add a user presets, I want to add one. Create a preset there. Okay. Untitled preset. This is red mask, architecture mask. Okay, and mask and set. So I want it to be, nope, I don't want any of those. Nope, none of that. This is for dehaze, clarity, texture, blacks, whites, shadows. Oh, mask 1, masking 1. It's not in the basic. So it's mask 1. Mask. Okay. Boom. black and white infrared architecture mask. I get too wordy on that, I think. Create. Let's see if I got anybody. Comments and reactions. There we are. Hello. Okay. Okay, I got that there. I've got a user preset, and there's my new preset. It's right there. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's take that off there, and then let's go here and go to Info Presets. Ooh, well, that's quick and easy. Yay! I like that. I think I can edit it too if I want. See, because then I can go up here. Oh, yeah. And I can bring the exposure back down a little bit on that. Bring the blacks up just a bit. But there it is, my presets there. Yay! I like that. I like that. Oh. Oh, that's what I need to do. Can I edit that? Update. Ooh, update with current settings. That's what I needed to do. I need to update it. And hang on. Let's see if the white needs to come down. There we go. It wasn't so much the white needed to come down, it was the highlights. There we go. But right there. Oh, cool. Update with current settings. Mask 1 update. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Hot diggity. Wow. We could maybe cruise through things a little bit quicker now. Just a little bit quicker. Yeah. Why is that ceiling roof so crazy? Oh, go back to here and go back to why is that? Okay. Okay, let's see what happens if I do a guided this way and this way. How much do I lose? See? Weird. Nope, did not work. I don't like that. Let's just do the auto. Take that. Yes, the roof is a little bit wackadoo, but that's okay. Can I tip it? That works. Okay, that one's good. Okay, take the yellow lid off. Oh. And go forward. There we go. All right. Can I do? Oh. Yay! Oh my gosh. Why didn't I do this earlier? Oh, my goodness. Dang. I'm going to take this one and invert, duplicate and invert mask 1 to get sky. That's mask 2. And let's just drop the sky down a bit. The highlights out of it. There we go. Oh, yay. There. The sky came down. The sky was just wackadoo. Got overblown. I like that. There we go. Hiccup, sorry. There we go. All right. Yay. Oh, this is an interior. So that one gets turned to red because I'm coming back to that. This one. Ah, yes. Oh my goodness. Why didn't I think of this? Oops, I don't want to set it label to yellow and then take it off. Hit the wrong one. And am I going to need that? I'm going to set that one to red because I'm not sure if I'm going to need that one. Yay! Yes. Okay, interior shot needs to be red because I got to come back to those. All right, this is an exterior. And I think I need to give a little more to. There we go. Oh, yep, there we go. And then I just need to oh, I know what I have. Hold it. This needs to be a mask. We need to have a new mask. It needs to be a landscape mask that is sky, vegetation, and artificial ground. There we go. Create that and just bring that down a bit. Yay. Yeah, that'll work. What are you scratching at, Aldo? Oh. Just the preset. Just no, 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 no. There we go. Just the shadows had to come up a bit more. Okay. That will work. Then let's take that one and okay. And on this one, we are going to subtract landscape, subtract natural ground and artificial ground and vegetation. Create the mask. And just bring that down just a bit. There we go. Yeah. All right. Yes. Primo. This is so much easier. Why didn't I think of this first? Huh? Huh. Okay, set that to red because that's interior, 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 interior. Oops, nope, that's... All right, here we go. This, what's going to happen here? I think the shadows need to come up more. Okay, then we will do duplicate and invert mask. There we go. Okay. And then subtract vegetation. Okay, got it. And then we just need to bring the exposure up on that sky a bit. Just a little bit drastic there. Yeah. That'll work. That will work. And go. See if I can just get plain old sky mask to do something that I wanted to do. Minus landscape architecture. Great. Okay, there. Sometimes it just doesn't get the edge. So we want to bring the exposure up on that sky just a bit. It's a little bit drastic. Little drastic there. Okay. Okay. And then a little bit of thing on an object. Just bring the black up on those guys a little bit. They're just a little bit overblown. Thank you very much. That's all that was needed. And another object. Go. All right. Work. Ouch. $19.13. Okay, let's go back to this. And then take this one and add to it. We need object, a little smaller brush. Needs to be this thing. Get a little layer contrast. Some dehaze on that. But then, yep. All right. 1913. Like that one. All right. 7. I think I have that one just fine. Okay, let's go to here. Let's try something. Let's copy the settings. And copy that and then go over to here. See if I can paste those settings. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. I told you I was making cookies. Definitely had to try. Oops, come on. Oh, that's better. Alrighty. Preset. Good. Oops. Preset. Okay. All right. Let's add to that guy. Let's add for the landscape. Let's add the artificial ground and the vegetation. See what happens. Let's just do and select the artificial ground. Create the mask for that and see if we can get a little bit of highlights down on that. There we go. Maybe I can add. That's okay. Let's see. That's better. Okay. All right, we got that one. Okay, maybe I try this. What if I go? Just go right. There we go. Yep, it's just that area. Okie doke. We'll try that. And that's it for today. Yay! One last one. There we go. Gosh. Yes, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I have a preset made. That was easy. And I'm so glad. And I got through a lot more by doing that. Yes. Okay. So I am ahead of the game here because I had a preset going on. And do I have any music? Why is it not playing? I'm supposed to have some music. I need sound. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's playing. But I'm not hearing it. Ah, because I have it muted. The sound effects. There we go. Well, see, I had sound effects muted. That felt good to be able to make a preset that's actually working the way I want it to, and will speed things through a lot. My concern had been that I was getting to the point where things were all looking so many. I've never done a book with so many photos in it. My abstract book has about 48 photos maybe in it. My bear book has 32. And so having this number of photos to go through is just although I have other catalogs. I mean, I have other projects. I have hundreds of photos of certain ones, but there's only a few that I've actually chosen as being the ones I like in amongst my bears or amongst Africa, and so I don't have to pay attention to them anymore. Anyway, but that's it for now. I've gotten my 30 minutes in, and I feel good about this, and I think I've got a whole kind of renewed aspect to this. So I know now that when I go to do the interior shots, I can have a plan and do that for interior too, how I want them, because I probably won't want the texture. Well, I might, but still the same kind of thing. I can create a interior preset for these infrared. Yeah. Yay. All right, folks. Thanks a bunch for being here. Grab your camera, go out and shoot. Well, I mean, I will too, maybe. We're in for some, you know me, I like to go out and shoot like in the woods, in the forest, out in nature and stuff, or down at the beach. And we've got high wind warnings and we've had floods and so much rain. Parts of Washington state are being evacuated. And it's just not the best to go walking in the woods right now because the trees are coming down. Trees came down in our back loop already today, and the winds are picking up. So maybe I'll just do some editing in something else. Or, yeah, I think I'll do that. All right. Thanks for being here, and I'll catch you tomorrow evening, I think. Later.